this week. And for those of you who listen every week, you know we pick one specific Metro Atlanta neighborhood each week to call out critical changes over the last 3 years to help you understand, as a homeowner in that neighborhood, whether or not you have a particular advantage when it comes to selling your home. I find that most sellers don't really have a good understanding of what's going on in the market around them, and I think it is so important that before you put your home on the market that you really fully understand, is it a seller's market, a balanced market, or a buyer's market, and what does that mean from your pricing and in terms of your pricing and marketing strategy. If you have way more inventory than you have buyers, then you need to make sure you've got the right pricing and the right marketing. But if you have way less inventory than you have buyers, then you might very well be able to push that price up a little bit higher than everybody else thinks you might be able to push it up. Let's take a look real quickly at Apalachee Heritage. If you are going 85 north, you exit Gravel Springs, which is 324. You exit, you go right. That becomes Auburn Road, 324. Turn right onto Dacula Road, and the neighborhood is on the left. It is a neat little neighborhood. We've sold many, many homes in the neighborhood over the years. Let's take a look at the data for this specific neighborhood. There's about 420 homes in the neighborhood, give or take. If you live in the neighborhood and you believe the total is different, I'd love to hear what it is, but 420 plus or minus. In 2020, there were 27 homes sold. 400 homes, we'd think there'd be about 28 to 29 homes selling, so 27 homes selling in a year makes sense. Those homes took an average of 42 days from listing to contract, and the average sales price was $295,000, $295,724 to be specific. They range from a low price of $250,000 to a high price of $412,000, and houses sold for 0.2% more than they were listed for. In 2021, there were 28 homes that sold, one more than 2020. Those homes sold in an average of 25 days. Makes sense for the days on the market to go down from 2020 to 2021. Average sales price bumped over $50,000 to $375,446. They range from a low of $275 to a high of $505. Houses sold for 2.9% more than they were listed for. In 2020, only 16 homes sold. Those homes took an average of 22 days. Average sales price bumped $75,000 from $375,000 to almost $460,000, $458,806 to be exact. They range from a low of $345,000 to a high of $575,000, and homes sold for 2.7% more than they were listed for. Currently, today, there are 3 homes available for sale in the neighborhood. They range from a low list price of $435,000 to a high list price of $564,000. The average is $518,000, which is pushing that $458,000 average sales price up even higher as we move forward. It's really amazing that we could be in a market that is considered soft by so many, but we're still continuing to see prices increase in this market. You have 2.4 months worth of inventory. If you have less than 4 months worth of inventory, we consider that a seller's market. So that's still a seller's market. It's kind of a mid-range seller's market. Those 420 homes on average in 2012 were worth $170,000 a piece. Today in 2022, 10 years later, at an average sales price of almost $460,000, those 420 homeowners in Apalachee Heritage in Dacula have increased their equity in their homes $122 million. $122 million. For me, it's not all about the money, but I want to continue to point out that home ownership in the United States is a good way for people to build wealth.